important. Okay. And there are two types actually of questions. First, monologue, and after that we have dialogue. So dialogue, monologue. So that is dialogue or conversation means, two or more than two people discuss something, whether like a general topic or academic. And the next one is monologue, that just one speaker talks on something, speaks on something, a topic. Okay, so this topic, it could be academic or general again. About um, listening time, so we can say that we have 30 minutes listening in total and 10 minutes time to transfer answers. Okay, because if it's paper based, because you know that we have online and paper based, so I'm talking about paper based. For online, no, of course it would be different. Uh, in total, we have 40 minutes. So 30 minutes listening and 10 minutes if it's paper based. For computer based, you get only 2 minutes to check your answers because this is computer. There is no paper, so you transfer the answers. So for computer based can be different. And the number of questions, 40 questions,
Yeah.
40 minutes. Okay. And each correct answer, like 1 mark. In total, we have 40. And about the four sections, we have four sections. Okay. This part is really
Yeah.
important. The four sections. Part one or section one could be the easiest. Why? Because it's a conversation, it's dialogue. Number one or section one is a conversation between two people. So, between two people. Just let me, okay, okay. And this one is really easy. Why? Because it's about everyday situation, general topics, everyday situation. Like, for example, asking for information. Like this. Booking, I don't know, a hotel, whatever. In section two, we have a monologue. So for section two, it's totally different, and we have monologue. This one is different. What is this? One speaker speaks about everyday or social situation. So one speaker talks about everyday situations or social situations. So it depends, of course.
Yeah.
And this is about part two. In IELTS listening, we have two dialogues, two monologues. Again,
Mm.
after the section two, we have another conversation. We have another conversation, but this one is more difficult. Why? In section three, conversation. First of all, between more than two people, that is 2 to 4 people. And of course, it's academic. It's not general or everyday like topic or something like this. So it's kind of group discussion. A student with, for example, I don't know, a teacher or a student discussing an assignment or something like this. This one is more difficult than the previous, that is the section one dialogue, because in section one, only two people, and of course, like general topics, super easy. And the hardest part or section is section four. Well, again, we have a monologue. You need to notice. And this one is, just imagine a university lecture. One speaker, but completely academic, an academic lecture. So this one is the hardest, the most difficult part. Ideas are complex. You should take notes quickly. It's really important because this part is a little bit challenging. Do you have any questions related to this part?
Mm. For my question is 40 minutes. That means for each pass we have 2 minutes for preparing and 8 minutes and maybe 6 minutes for listening and 2 minutes to fill the answer.
Okay, about the time, overall time, as I told
Mm.
you, it would be a little bit different. So let's see, about 40 minutes. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my I will take a test on a computer. So we will yeah
Sorry.
take a test. Yeah. My test will be on computer. So
Yeah.
I
Okay,
think
computer
because
based.
you
Okay.
said yeah
So, okay,
yeah
got it. So you mean that it's not a paper. So, each section total time for computer based IELTS listening. Okay, this could be different with IELTS listening for paper, as I told you. Yes, you have
mm,
time. We have pre-listening, post-listening, and of course after listening. So this one
yeah
is pre, post, and while listening. So this one is
yeah
pre-listening, means before that you have time, like about, for example, 1 minute to check and exam here. You will hear this because this part is important.
mm,
I will play and you will see that. For section one, first of all, there is no fixed time per section because this one is important. It's about 5 minutes for section one, but you will hear, for example, when audio plays, okay, you will hear that the speaker says that, for example, you have 1 minute to check. Okay, so you 1 minute to
yeah
check this. Okay, but we can say that because each section flows continuously. So section one, 5 minutes, section two, 5 minutes. For three and four, more time, much more time because we have 6 to 7 for part three. It depends. And of course, 7 to 8 for part four. So it depends. So total, we have 30 minutes, okay, for computer based. After that, at the
yeah
end of listening each part, you will have 2 minutes to check. Okay, 2 minutes
mm,
to check. And that paper based, of course, you have more time. That is the reason that why we have 40 minutes, because 10 minutes for transferring on paper to the paper, and that's it. So 30 minutes, 5, 5, 6 to 7, 7 to 8. This is the time that you
mm,
have, and then you have 2 minutes to check your answers. That's it.
yeah
Yeah. And
yeah
1 minute,
okay
as I told you, to read questions. Just this.
mm.
Yeah.
To read the question yeah
First, yes. So let me write it
yeah
here. Okay.
yeah
1 minute. Read questions. Of course, you will hear this because uh, the first thing that you will hear when the audio plays is that you will have 1 minute to check the questions and after that. So something like this.
yeah
5 to 7 minutes, I can say, for listening.
yeah
It's an average, so 5, 6, 7, it depends. And of course, 2 to 3 minutes checking. That's it. Now,
yeah
this one could be better, but it's not like exact time that I say exactly like speaking. Of course, in the speaking also is different. Like could be different because sometimes you speak more than, for example, 2 minutes, and it's okay.
mm,
So, but sometimes
yeah
no. So it depends. We can say that this time is the better match. Yeah.
yeah
Okay. And
yes
another question.
no question
Okay, very good. Well, let's keep going with the type of questions. This part is also important. Like writing, that we have different types of writing, task one, task two. Listening also, we have different types of questions that we should discuss. So first we, of course, learned the different sections. Now we know that we have different types of questions that we need to answer. For example, filling
Yeah.
forms, fill in the blanks, short answer. So different, yeah, different types that you should know. And about the first one, for example, you have a form. You need to fill in the form with some information. So this is the first time,
Mhm.
the first part. And after that, you have another type. For example, a short answer. You have word limit. That is really important. Sentence completion. So this is another
Mhm.
one. Okay. And uh, one by one, we will discuss them because, for each one, you need to learn how to answer. But the easiest, for example, multiple choice question. You have some answers, A, B, C, D, and you need to choose. You have, for example, another type that you have more than. So form or note. Let me write it before I forget. Okay, it's not bad. So note or form completion. This is the first one. And multiple choice, as I told you, multiple choice, that you have some choices. Matching, match this one. This is easy, actually. We have map or table or diagram completion. This is another one. For example, labeling. It's like labeling diagram, or you will say this one is not hard, but we can say that it's harder than matching. And after that, we have sentence completion. You have a sentence, it's not completed, and you to complete, and spelling and punctuation, all of them are really important. So they are really important. For example, if you write the answer, but even one letter is misspelled, you won't get any score for it. So
Yeah.
the last one is short answer questions. So you need to answer the questions, but with just, word limit. But in IELTS listening, do you have any questions about them? Of course, I will explain them one by one when we want to do them. But I have another question. Do you have have you ever heard about word limit in IELTS? Because this one is really important.
Work limits mean maybe in the answer come from 1 to 4 words, right?
It's like,
No.
this one is, I can say that, very important. This is
Mm-hmm.
one of the key rules for IELTS listening, word limit rule.
Mm.
Okay, what is this? For example, you must follow the instruction.
Mm-hmm.
Only one word. If you write two
Mm-hmm.
words, it would be wrong
Wrong.
answer.
Mm.
No more than, for example, two
Mm.
words. It means maximum two words, maybe one.
Mm.
So, but
Yeah.
maximum two, no more than this one is. And three words, for example, when you say you write three words, when only two allowed, it's wrong. And we should
Mm.
follow this limit strictly. This part is really important. Spelling matters, as I told you. Incorrect spelling, wrong answer. And
Mm.
you can use British, you know that in British and American spellings could vary, but no problem. British and American both are acceptable. And capital letters. This is really important, okay? You can write all caps or lowercase. Both are accepted. It's really important, but decide whether this one or that one. And for example, about numbers. Sometimes students ask me, okay, for example, I should write 15 or 15, which one? Word or number, both are okay. Both are acceptable. This one or that one. So it's okay when you want to.
Mm.
Of course, I'm not talking about phone number. For example, sometimes you need to write a postcode or postal code, or for example, like a phone number. Of course, no, just number.
Yeah.
But when it comes to all the numbers, figures, you can write words. And it's really
How,
important. Yes, ask.
yeah. My question about the number. How about the millions and or thousands? Because you know if it lowers than 100 it's okay, but if it's more than 100, for example, 1,000, 10,000,
If you need
or
to write
1,000,000,
word or figure,
yeah,
both
it
of them.
okay with every number. Yeah,
Both of them.
yeah,
Yes, of course, you can say when 1,000 million, okay? So you can
yeah,
easily, as I told you, you can write numbers as figures or words, okay? For
yeah,
example, this one, 1,000 or
yeah,
1,000. Both
yeah,
of them. Okay.
yeah.
You can tell 1 million.
um
Yeah.
the second question is, I just want to confirm about the capital letter. we I can put all of the letter in capital letter, right?
Yeah, of course, it's okay. You can all letters. Yes,
Mm,
of course,
mm,
you can do this. But about there are some rules that you should know about numbers. Okay, as I told you, both forms are accepted. For example, 1,000, 1,000. But here, you
mm,
should rule one.
mm.
Do you remember? Follow the instruction. If the instruction
Yeah,
says one word only, okay, you should
yeah.
write 1,000. Because if you write the word
Mm,
1,000 two words, so
mm,
you should pay
mm-hmm.
attention to this. It's accepted,
Yeah.
but you should follow the instruction. This one is also important.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
For
So that
example,
means it will be wrong if it's limit in one word. So I put it in 1,000. It's wrong, right?
yes, yes,
Yeah, it will be
yes.
wrong. Yeah.
It can be considered wrong. For example, the structure says, the instruction says, no
Mm,
more than two words
mm-hmm.
uh, and or a number. Okay.
Mm,
Then you can write, and the answer is
mm.
1,000, then you can write
Yeah.
1,000. It's okay.
Mm,
It's okay.
yeah.
But even you can write 1,000, both of them. But when the instruction
Yeah.
says only one word, this one is not acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it depends.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
spelling, as I told you, even one letter, even one wrong spelling, wrong answer. So completely wrong. So
Yeah.
it's really important. Yeah. But my experience says that for numbers, normally over 100, uh,
Mm,
always write figures. You know why? Because it's
mm,
faster. Just imagine that and you have no problem with a
mm,
spelling mistake. Just this is number and you
mm,
write it easily. But when
mm,
you want to write words, you have word limit problem, you have a spelling mistake problem, and it's of course like faster. You can quickly write. So my experience says that always write figures. This one is better.
mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Well. And the next one. So, do you have any other questions?
No question.
Okay, very good. So, we discussed different types of
No
questions.
question for now. Yeah.
Okay, very good. So, we
Yeah.
now we know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a question. I have a
Sure,
question.
sure.
The type type of answer. For example, short map table or diagram or short answer. It's a type of the for parts or only for the part one.
So it's a different type of it.
Can
It
can
would be
you
the
can you write can
okay.
you write up?
Yeah, okay.
Can can,
Let me. Yeah,
can you write up?
of course, I will write. First, let me.
Scroll. Can you scroll up? Scroll up.
Scroll up, of course.
Yeah. Yes. Scroll down. Yeah. Yes, I
Scroll
see.
down
Uh,
here.
that yeah, I not a form completion, multi-choice,
Yeah,
matching, map,
match.
diagram completion. That's our parts will be have with the type of answer, right?
No, okay, let me say something. You are asking whether, for example, different type of questions, okay,
Yeah.
belongs to
In
like
each. Yeah.
particular part, for example, multiple choice
Yes. Yes.
only for part one of
Yeah.
listening or no. No, you can see all of them in different. For example, maybe
Yeah.
you will have a short
Yeah.
answer in part four as well as part one.
Yeah.
So it depends,
Yeah.
okay? So we can say that question
Yeah.
types are not limited to one part, okay? They can
Yes.
appear
Yeah.
in any part, for example, but
Yeah. Yeah.
just I can say that. Let's see. IELTS is this easy, a little bit hard,
Yeah.
harder,
Yeah.
hardest. Just this. The
Yes.
type of it is a little bit different, but you can see all of
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But normally, this one is not bad to know this. Uh, Again, my experience, I know that for part one, because this is like some everyday topics, normally it's not the rule. As I told you, it's not the rule. It's like, I don't know, form compilation because it's normally about name, numbers. I don't know, someone like this, dates, for example. So part one. Of course, it's not, there is no rule here, not for sure. Just I say often. Often I can say that form completion. That is because it's about, you will hear and you will say, it's about names, it's about numbers, for example, something like this.
Yeah.
Part
Yeah.
two, because about part two, as here we have another one, we can say matching. Matching is better,
Yeah.
or maps, maps or matching, maps
Yeah.
or matching for part two. For part three,
Yeah.
multiple choice. Part three, often. And
Yeah.
matching also for part three. We have matching. And the
Yeah.
last one for part four, we can say that sentence completion notes because it's kind of lecture. So sentence
Mm.
completion, or maybe notes. Yeah, they can be. But there is, of course, it's not about question type, like this part or that part, but we can say that the level of quality is different in each part.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one is difficult, another one is hard. Okay, easy. Well,
Yeah.
any other questions?
No question for now.
Okay, very good. Well, let's keep going. So we discussed, so do we have different types of questions, and we know that what we need to do about like writing, spelling. Okay, so we discussed all them. And as I told you, we have pre-listening, while listening, post-listening. Pre-listening means before it. Read questions, underline keywords. This is the most important part. You should underline the
Mm.
most important because in IELTS, you shouldn't expect to hear exactly the matching word or the same word. Always synonyms, always paraphrases. So that is IELTS. So just for example, I say eat, I hear consume. So they could be
Mm.
different, okay, but they're synonyms. So we should guess what is predict. This one is also important. Predict answers. This can be really helpful. Okay, whether I need a
Mm.
verb, I need noun here, I need number here. When I read the question, I can guess. For example, here should be completed with a noun or I need a verb. Then I focus more. So underline the keywords. Keywords are the most important words that are replaced with synonyms. So we hear synonyms in audio. After that, while listening, just follow the audio. Don't stress, don't panic if you miss, and don't focus because most of candidates, unfortunately, have this problem. When they can't get an answer, they panic, they get stressed, and they don't listen to the rest because they focus on the missed one. Just move on. It's okay. This is only one. Maybe, okay, you don't need it. Just move on, continue. And of course, just watch for paraphrasing. So it's important. After that, we have post listening. What is this? Check the spelling, plural, singular, and grammar. It's time to check. That's it. Okay, so you should pay attention to these tips, and that's it. And now we can do something. Okay, we can do the part one together. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm
Let's get
ready.
started. Okay. Well, just give me a moment. I think I have. Okay, this one. Okay, just hold on. I need to. Okay, where it is. Well, as you can see here, we have a type of question.
Yes, I see.
Play the audio.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course, we will listen and we will discuss it together. Okay. Well,
yeah,
about
yeah,
this one, okay, you can check now. You have time. Look, what this is instruction. Complete the
yeah,
information. As I told you, fill
yeah.
in the forms. The normal it is no more than two words or a number. So let's see for each
One
answer.
word, one word. Yeah,
Yes. Okay, now let me just give me a second, then I will. Okay, listening parade. Okay. Okay. Parade. I think this one is, let me check it. Yes, this one is. Okay.
Section 1. You
Can you
will
hear?
hear a man renting an apartment over the phone.
yes, I can.
First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 5.
You have sometimes, like a, because of this, I said it's not an exact time, just sometimes it's 1 minute.
Yeah, yeah.
You can see that there is an example that has been done for you. On this occasion only, the conversation relating to this will be played first.
Hello, how can I help you?
Hello, I want to rent an apartment. I saw your advertisement about two-bedroom apartment on Bridge Street.
The woman answers the phone. Bridge Street, so the word bridge has been written on the top of the form. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully, and answer questions 1 to 5.
Hello, how can I help you?
Hello, I want to rent an apartment. I saw your advertisement about two-bedroom apartment on Bridge Street.
Bridge Street 32, that's it?
Exactly. But I have a couple of questions.
Yes, I'm listening.
Does rent include all the utilities? Such as gas, electricity, phone, etc.
Yes, sure. You are only responsible to pay the rent. The lease includes cost for such utilities as gas, heat, water, electricity, and phone.
Great. And what about the internet?
Unfortunately, the internet is not connected. But you shouldn't worry about that. If you wish, you can contact the local providers to set up the connection.
Okay. And what kind of public transport is near the apartment?
It is very close to public transport. Both underground and bus station are about 2 blocks away.
Very good. I think I'll rent this apartment.
Very nice. Could you tell me your full name, please?
Yes. It's John Hooper. Hooper is spelled with double O. H-double-O. Then P-E-R.
Thank you, John. I'm Mary Dixon, and I'll be your apartment manager.
Thank you.
Okay. The first part, let's check the answers together. Okay, number 1, street number.
32.
Great job, very good. And included utilities, gas, heat, water.
Electricity.
Electricity, very good. Not included utility.
Internet.
Great. And public transport.
Here that's bus station. Bus station, one more than one words.
Just bus. So we don't need the station here. Bus, of course,
Yeah.
because bus station is
Yeah.
not transport. It's like bus is the transport and one word. Very good. And the name, John.
John Hughes. So I find it hard to remember the spelling.
Hooper. H-O-O-E-R.
Right?
Yeah.
I put it in the chat
Oh,
box.
let me see. Let me check the chat. No, this one. Let me write it. Hooper, he said with O. Hooper.
Yeah.
Yes, Hooper.
Yeah, Hooper. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And always names always are spelled. If need to take notes and if needs to be used, of course we
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
spelling, so don't worry about it. Okay, for part
Yeah.
1. You see, it's not hard. Okay, now let's keep going with the next one. Let me share the second part. Okay, just give me a moment. Oh, this is writing. And okay, question 6 to 8. Let me check. This
No.
okay.
No.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Is it okay? Okay.
Yes, I can.
The next one.
Yeah,
Now,
I see.
yeah, first you can check, and then we will have the second part. This is post listening. You have time to check the answers, as you can see, like the silence, as you can hear, nothing.
Now
Then,
listen
And
and answer question 6 to 10.
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
yes.
My question. The question is, this part is continue with the part
Yes. Now, but you need to do
with the
something
part
different.
one.
Yes, this is part
Yeah.
1. But you need to choose 3 letters, A to F for it. Which 3 things
Yeah.
should the caller bring to the meeting? So we will listen to the rest of the actual conversation, and then we will decide. This is the rest of the part 1, okay?
Yeah, it is read a part one. That
Yes,
means that's continue the
yes,
conversation from
yes,
the tenant and
yes.
and hotel. Yeah.
Yes, it is. And why it's this way? Because you know that the type of question is different from the first
Mm.
part. Okay, so because of this,
Mm.
we have a pause, then we have
Mm.
time to do the first, but all of
Mm.
them belongs to the first section.
Mm.
Okay, so we will
Yeah.
listen to the second one.
Yeah.
Now, we need to meet to sign a lease agreement.
Okay. What documents should I bring?
First of all, we require proof of your identity.
Then, I can bring my driving license.
I'm sorry, but driving licenses are not accepted. Could you bring your passport?
Yes, sure. And do you require a tax bill?
No, we're not requiring any bills. But you need to present your current employment contract.
No problem, I have it. Anything else?
Yes, we also need a reference from a friend or colleague, confirming your character.
Okay. And what about a reference from an employer?
We used to ask tenants for this reference a few years ago. But now we don't need it anymore. As well as your recent payslips, they are not required.
Very good. I think I have all the documents. Is it possible to meet you today?
Yes. Is 5:30 p.m. convenient for you?
Unfortunately, I'm busy until 6 p.m.
Then we can meet at 6:30 p.m.
Yes, 6:30 is very good for me. I'll be at your office by that time.
I think it's better to meet directly at your future apartment, because we'll anyway make a visit.
Oh, you're right. See you soon.
Thank you. See you soon.
Okay, now first,
That is the end of section 1.
okay, let's do this one. And for number 6, because
BDE.
yes, BDE,
Passports.
very good, excellent. And 9 and
Passports.
10.
Yeah.
Yes, just give me a